Hey everyone, it's Dan from the Nostalgia Test Podcast. Just wanted to let you know if you're looking for a unique customized gift for your friends or family, hire the Nostalgia Test Podcast to create a special personalized private episode or to roast your friends or family. We create each personalized gift with special show notes and quotes just like the real thing. And also, why not invite us to host your next virtual event? Go to nostalgiatest.com and click the Hire Us tab, and let's get nostalgic. On today's episode, we take on 2021 and roast the out of it.
What?
Welcome to the Nostalgia Test Podcast, the show where two longtime friends put their mainstream pop culture past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test. All right, well,
here we are, man.
Here we are. It's
the roasting episode of 2021. Woo! We say goodbye to 21, even though this is going to be aired after 2021. But I guess it's good. I'm liking it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Dan, you presented me with a little different. Of course, this season's been a little different. So
yeah,
we're roasting 2021.
No.
We came up with some ideas, and I guess we're going to talk shit about a couple of things. I mean, your list, Dan. Yeah. We can't do it all.
No.
We'd be here forever.
We can't do it all, and I feel like we needed a little break from 2021 before we even did this, so we are in 2022. Though, 2022 has not started out very great.
I saw a meme. We lost our grandma, and we lost our dad.
I got family.
And then we lost, I would say also our grandfather, Sidney Poitier. Rest in peace to him.
I got family.
2022, Sidney Poitier, Bob Saget. I mean, I always feel good when it's an even number, which I think I'll start with 2021 and be like, it's an odd number. I always feel weary when the year is an odd number. I look at it, I'm like, I don't know. But I don't know, 2020 and 2022 did not fare very well for being even number year.
Yeah, and so some of the things on this list, I didn't even realize were things, so that's out of touch. I'll tell you, 2021 was a fucking blur to me. I thought 2020 was gonna be the blur, but I didn't even realize a year passed, and just like what everybody else likes to complain about, we're gonna complain about a couple things, and some of these things you don't like, but I kind of do. So you're good. So yeah, what are we gonna start off with? Let's get to
look.
What happens every 20 years.
Yes.
It all comes back.
It all comes back to you.
Y2K fashion.
It all comes back to you now.
Holy nostalgia.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Moments of... That was my aunt's wedding song.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Dude, we're going to have to do that song, just a sidetrack, because there's a lyric in there I just don't understand. So we're going to have to talk about that song. Definitely. But yeah. Let me just say, 2021, we see you out there, but we do see Y2K fashion came back in 2021, and boy, oh boy, did I not want that to happen. I have no idea why it did. It was, when I think of that, I just think bucket hats, baggy Jnco jeans, huge gigantic flannels, and also like layers upon layers of flannel and shirts, and like goth, and it all started creeping back, and especially bucket hats. I'm appalled that the bucket hat was back.
It's Geely bad. Dude, you love the bucket hat.
What?
Come on, you love it. No, I know. When I saw bucket hats, I was like, oh man, I can't believe it. The bucket hat is back. No! Why was that even a thing when we were young? Like, I had a bucket hat. I had that blue Billabong bucket hat, and I look at pictures now going, the only thing, anytime I see bucket hat, this is what goes through my head. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. That fucking song and the video. And we did that. This shameless plug right there. We put that song to the test.
Yeah,
but that's all I see when I see bucket hats.
If no one knows,
most of the people that were wearing bucket hats, were all women this year.
Right? Isn't that weird? Yeah. I don't understand it because, like, one, the bucket hat looks like it's dragging you down, like it's something that's trying to pull you into the ground, right? Like,
who wears bucket hats? fisherman, right?
It's a
Aren't you
fisherman's
supposed to
hat.
put like fly pins and stuff on it?
Yeah, you put
right. It's
lures
supposed to,
and hooks.
maybe give you some shade because you're in the sun.
Yeah, that's
right?
it. That's what a bucket hat's for, and it's a fisherman's hat. And then all of a sudden, it became this thing, and I thought we got rid of it. I thought we were done with bucket hats. I was like, great, bucket hats are gone. And then all of a sudden, I started like looking around, and I'm like, why is that person wearing a bucket hat? And then I saw another one, and then I saw another one, and then they were selling them at Urban Outfitters, and I'm like, oh my God. No! And I swear to God, Manny, one day I was sitting in Urban Outfitters and online, and this group of people like were there, and these two guys, like they were definitely older than us, and they were like looking for bucket hats. Like they literally like emphatically were like, hey, do you guys have bucket hats? And they ran upstairs to get a bucket hat, and the guy goes, is this for women or men? And I'm like, a bucket hat. It's a bucket hat, dude. What are you talking about? I'm appalled. I think the bucket hat has to go. 2021. I don't know what you were thinking about bringing the bucket hat.
Bucket hat. I see you. Stay back in the 2000s.
Stay back in the 2000s. Which
don't try to come back up here in the 2020s.
Yeah, and while you're at it, take baggy everything with you.
Oh, the Jncos tried to come back.
Oh, dude.
The huge flannel shirts.
Yeah,
dude, my mom got me one for Christmas. Holy nostalgia! Right?
This year?
And I was
last
year.
Last year,
I just got it for Christmas. But like, all right, I like flannels anyway, but I like a tighter fitting flannel now. Yeah. Like, she got me this huge one, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, and it's like fuzzy on the inside, so it's gonna be warm. But I put it on, and I'm just like
swimming.
Yeah, and it kind of annoyed me. Like, it bothered me how I felt in it. Like, I like tight-fitting things now. Like, even my sweatpants aren't, like, super huge sweatpants.
Yeah.
But, like, I see it in, like, my niece and stuff. Like, everything's huge again. Everything's oversized. Huge. And it's just, like, crazy. Even Goth came back, dude.
Yes.
Goth. No!
I can't believe Goth came back. It's just, like...
A little better than what our Goth was.
Yeah, our Goth was really scary. I don't know what and I just feel like I forget what the comedian's name is. I forget. Maybe it's John Mulaney or something. But there's a comedian that made a joke about Goth where he says something like, the first day you do it, like you have to keep doing it. So like, why did I pick this? Like because like it's so much prep.
Oh my God!
Going. And I'm just like,
that's a lot of work to go out.
I think it started with like the hair color coming back to like blues and purples and things. I
mean,
like that.
I would definitely stick with like if I was gonna go with the fashion, I'd go with like the lazier looking one. Even though I hate the sweatpants, the big baggy stuff. Yeah. That's a lot of work to be Goth.
I would rather.
I mean, I like dressing up. I like Halloween, love it, but like every day, I'd be like, oh my God, I chose to put eyeliner on my like all the time.
I'm committed now.
Like, fuck, why did I do this? Like, I know a guy who has like this awesome mohawk. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry. This dog just snuck in here. Sorry about that. Hold on.
Marty.
I was trying to mute it, but I was talking at the same time.
Marty
McFly, get out of here.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
Since we usually start a little bit later, he's usually passed out. He's not. So he was just here. I was like muting it every time you were talking because I'm like, fuck, he's like playing with a toy. Anyways, where was I at?
Goth.
There's a guy who does a mohawk though that I know, right? I've never seen him without the mohawk.
Wow.
So that means every day.
Every day, dude.
He gets up and he's mohawking it.
That's a lot to
Dude,
deal
that's
with.
commitment. That's commitment, man. There's times where I'm like, man, I'm just going to put a hat on. Like, I've started wearing more hats when I own the brewery now. Like, that's all I wear every day is a hat. Like, you hardly see me, unless I'm going out to dinner and stuff, with my hair done.
Yeah.
This guy's doing his hair every day.
That's too much. I think like that's what came back to. Like I think we forget like Y2K fashion like that. it looked lazy, but there was a lot that went into it. There was a lot of layers. There was a lot of things. It was like, it wasn't just you were wearing those baggy, terrible jeans that were like getting wet in like a little bit of rain and then it was terrible all day. But like you had chains on them.
Oh yeah, no, there's like, you can just have the jeans.
No,
there's
you had
always
to have
something else. There's accessories.
it was
Anyways.
unreal. That gotta go.
Gotta go. Y2 Fashion, we see you out there. You're done.
You're done. And I want to throw something else in there because like this creeped
Again,
up.
thought we were out of here.
No, we're not.
What?
We're not out of fashion yet because I think we
Ugh.
need to talk about something. And because
What?
I
Go.
see it there. I see it. I see it out there. We see you.
Who?
Crocs.
No! Smeal.
Crocs are back. Crocs last
Did they
year
ever
made a
go
huge
away?
Well, no one wanted to wear them. Now,
But everybody did.
Yeah,
That's
but-
the thing.
but
It
here's-
became very popular in nurses and cooks.
okay, nurses and cooks. I get it.
Yes.
But now you have Balenciaga Crocs that are like $700.
Of course.
And not even that, Manny. We have like Crocs pins. So you can
Yeah.
put no.
Accessories on
No.
the Crocs.
No.
Goes back
No.
to what you were saying before. Fashion has to have accessories. Or else it's not fashion. It's just stupid shoes.
I think everyone needs to understand.
They needed to do something, and they were like, so how do you keep people buying more shit for Crocs? We'll
Yeah.
make pins and shit for them.
Yeah, this is like a flip flop. Like everyone has to understand. Like this is like a flip flop. I'm not
Worse than a
putting
flip
this-
flop.
I'm not putting these on my feet, and I don't understand. Like people are getting tricked.
Have you ever tried?
Into-
Have you ever tried them?
Crocs? No.
Yes.
No.
I
I'm
have.
not- no. It's like I might as well.
I will tell you one thing. It's very comfortable, but I sweat a lot. Sweaty feet, disgusting.
Now are you
That
supposed to
bothers
wear
me.
socks with them?
Dan, socks and Crocs.
I don't know. It
That's
looks like a
like-
shoe.
That's like socks and flip flops. Like, shut up. People do. People do. No, they do. They do. I wouldn't.
but
But
you
I
can't,
guess you're supposed to.
I'm not wearing anything where my feet are exposed anymore. Like especially in New York City, Crocs. No one should be wearing Crocs in Manhattan, in Queens, or anything like that. If you're walking on the street, if you're on the subway, that is bad news. Bad news. Sandals, Crocs, all of
I
it.
feel like if you have $700 Crocs
Yeah,
and you like pass like a stone that's gonna cut that Croc, because you know it can't be like
dude, it's made of styrofoam.
really gray rubber,
No,
right? Whatever it's made of.
garbage.
Right. I mean, I mean, again, like it's comfortable for certain people, and I think it should stay in like nurses cool, cooks cool.
Gardeners.
Should not be like something that's used as like I'm going out tonight with Crocs on.
I think people are fooling themselves thinking that they're just like, these are cool. And it's like, I just don't understand it. I think Crocs.
Basically,
have to-
they're just flip flops that have like a rubber top,
well, it's like you're putting your
like a
foot,
cover. Flip flops with cover.
you're putting your foot in like a boogie board or like a styrofoam cup or like,
Absolutely.
it's just, it's like you're wearing
You feel
garbage.
safe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's, I don't know.
The worst
I can't
Croc color is orange to me.
believe-
I don't know
orange-
why.
Yeah. An orange Croc.
Bothers me.
Terrible.
Yeah, it looks like you just put your foot in like a old McDonald's like package to hold like a bacon, egg, and cheese like McGrill it.
McGrill it.
That's gonna be more.
I hate this. At 2021, you really
You
like
suck.
took the world and like you totally just like you took what 2020 was doing and you were just like, how can I make it worse? One, let's.
Oh,
bring
I know how
bucket
I
hats
made it
back,
worse.
and let's make Crocs a thing again.
I know how to make it worse. We
Do
had
it.
that phase of the milk crate challenge.
Dude, I don't.
So that just showed like people got fucked up from 2020, had no idea how to human anymore. And then they decided to put milk crates. Like who started that challenge and was like, this is great. This is
Dude,
what we should do.
Have you seen the videos?
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't.
it's like every bone doctor's dreams. Like, oh yeah, that person's breaking everything. Like the videos are crazy, and then when people started getting better at it, and they started getting like higher and higher, and then their friends would tackle the freaking shit out of the crates. Dude, I'm surprised more fights didn't happen from those challenges, and I'm very glad that lasted for like a week.
But it was
like you think it lasted a long time. It didn't really last that long, thank God, as a trend.
It was really almost like the dumbest of humanity. I couldn't believe human beings were doing this. And I just want to know something. And 2021, please like clear this up for me right there. And milk crate challenge. Where did all these milk crates come from?
All of a sudden, everybody had milk crates.
All of a sudden, milk crates just showed up everywhere. Now, when I was a kid, I
had a lot of milk crates when I was an electrician.
There you go. That's how you got them. But did you have enough to build a pyramid like that?
Absolutely. There was I had a truck that's how I organized my truck was milk crates. So when I was seeing this, I was like, whose electrical contracting truck did they take those things out of? Like there was milk crates everywhere. Like and people were like, it must have been selling milk crates. Like somebody must have been like, the back storage guy was like, man, I've had milk crates in the back trying to get rid of them for years. Yeah. Now I'm getting rid of all of these for so much money. Yeah. They stacked them up. It did last a little bit longer than a week, but I'm glad it didn't last that long. Like the big thing that 2021 taught me was that trends happen for like 3 weeks and then people like, oh yeah, that happened 3 weeks ago. And like the new trend is up.
I wish we had a friend that did the milk crate challenge so that we can all like forever just like be like, whatever it is that you did, they could be successful beyond belief. And I'd be like, you did the milk crate challenge. Like, and I have the video and here it is. I don't care what you do for the rest of your life. Some of the
things I saw, I was like, man, that shit was crazy. I was glad. I mean, I do some trends. I'll admit it. But like that trend, I was like, this is just a new kind of stupid. Like we compete. Yeah. Humans compete about nothing, and that was a new kind of competition. Nothing, and a new kind of like stupid. It was garbage. Goodbye.
It was horrible. Goodbye. Milk crate challenge.
Milk crate challenge.
Yeah. Oh man.
So Dan,
yeah.
You didn't highlight this, but I'm gonna bring it up.
Go.
There's for a little while hot chocolate bombs.
I want to hear about this. I want to know what this is.
So it was like a whole thing. So it's all about Instagram, the bigger the better, the sundae with donut on top that you'll never eat. Like basically go to a store, spend a whole shit ton of money, take a picture, throw that out. So waste. Let's just waste food, right?
That's got me ball.
So like all these treat places, like these sundae places and these like, dessert places and stuff, we're like, what else can we do to have people just waste money? Oh, let's do these hot chocolate bombs. So basically you take like a shell of a chocolate shell and they put like hot chocolate powder inside of it. Mm-hmm. You put that shell in a cup. You pour hot milk over it. Mm-hmm. It melts the shell, opens up, boom, explosion of flavor. You make it look colorful. It's like when Wheels and TikTok happen, like, oh, we need to make pictures move. So let's make this awesome picture. And like, that was everywhere. Like I knew somebody who's selling out. She owned a pastry shop and people were calling her on Monday to come get like 100 hot chocolate bombs for like a party and stuff. Yeah, dude. She was like, I was like, oh, do you have a block of ice? She's like, I'm not making anything but hot chocolate bombs right now. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, these are all the orders that are coming in. Made thousands of dollars on it. Wow. Thousands.
I'm basically just putting crap in a chocolate shell.
That's all it was. And it was gone after that. Oh
God, I mean, it's so weird, like how things like some of the fads that come up when everyone is just isolated and everything, right? And some of the things that stayed and some of the things that, persist and some of the things that went away. Like something that I felt like, to me, I can't believe is still around is, from 2021 is alcoholic seltzers like White Claw. Like I cannot believe
that's never going away. They said, dude, that's like the biggest.
I can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe it.
That's in my industry.
Yeah.
It's going to take over more than 13% of the...
What? Like, no!
People still want to get fucked up, but they want to do it in a healthier way. So, like, it's just, we've been talked... Like, we do it one seltzer, and we've been asked to do more. And I'm just like, oh, my God, that's not why I became a brewer. And it's like, I hope I hope. I mean, I don't see it going away, but like,
Yeah.
I hope with the amount of like how it flooded it's everywhere. Everyone's doing
Yeah.
one.
It's like carbonated vodka. I remember having one. I'm
That's
like,
all it is.
I guess I can like this. It's not that bad. But then I like made me think about Zima. And I was like, oh,
Yes.
remember Zima?
I was gonna say, damn, we've had this before.
Remember Zima?
So back, you want to talk about
man.
20 years ago? 20 years ago, we had Zima.
Oh.
We also had Smirnoff Ice and Mike's
Yeah.
Hard Lemonade.
Okay,
so all
Smirnoff
those
Ice.
were there.
Smirnoff Ice is trash. Like trash.
Okay.
I'd rather drink a
So
Zima.
are these things. But I'm just saying, like, they came back, but they came back with a vengeance, man. Like, you want to talk about a reboot?
Mhm.
They freaking rebooted and they tried to reboot Zima. That shit didn't work. White Claw comes out and now
Wow.
everybody's trying to mimic them.
Yeah.
And yo, it's selling. Like I'm telling you, like when you go to brewery conventions, they're talking about seltzers.
See this
Like
is what I mean.
it's like a whole stats and whole like everything. Like you're talking like people are turning in they're making seltzers. It's first of all, it's a lot cheaper to make, a shit ton cheaper to make than beer.
Oh, I bet.
Right? But like it's crazy. And this is not just like demographics of females. This is male, female, everyone's drinking seltzer.
Yeah. I mean,
Everyone.
oh God, 2021. I don't understand you. I
Forget
didn't
about 21. This thing's gonna last like for a while, damn. We're gonna be talking about seltzers in the what? For a while.
It's weird how like some things catch fire like that, like how like everyone gets it. Like look, I'm a bit like one of the things on this list from 2021. I mean, I know it didn't start in 2021, but I feel like 2021, like things started to like get even more crazier and with CBD. Now I love CBD. I use it all the time.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to some of the.
You're really
companies,
about to make fun of CBD?
Well, yeah, you know, shout out to Believer, love Believer.
Shameless plugs.
When you go to CBD, and I put CBD everything, it's
Yes.
becoming like the new pumpkin spice. Like, you know, it's like, let's do everything CBD. Like, I
Yes.
saw a list and I was like, they're like pillowcases with CBD, like infused pillowcases, infused bed sheets, you know, nail polish. I'm like, what's the
What's a
point
trigger
of
word
that?
now?
Like,
It's
you
like
can't,
saying to go. Like remember Oreos to go?
Oreos to go, because you can't hold Oreo. You need it in a little bag. So
Yes.
you can't have a pillowcase. You need someone to infuse it with CBD. 2021.
Because that's
I'm
gonna
not that dumb.
relax you more.
Yeah, I'm not that stupid. 2021. I know that I can't absorb CBD through my pillowcase. That doesn't
Yeah,
make
but
sense.
people are buying that shit, dude.
What happens when
It's
you wash
crazy.
it? It's over.
It's gone. Can you
It's
smoke
over.
the pillow?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, when people taking the pillowcase and be like, I guess I'll just vape it. I don't know. Like, I guess I'll just smoke
Yeah.
the pillowcase. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, and people are buying this shit. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. But 2021 made everyone crazy. People were buying White Claws and CBD pillowcases. And
Dude, it's gonna be the next thing is gonna be it's gonna be THC everything. Once that
Oh.
becomes legal everywhere,
Mhm.
it's gonna go from CBD to THC, and it's gonna be both. That's all it's gonna be. There's CBD in beer. You get CBD. You
Yeah.
get CBD in coffee.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just so weird.
CBD seltzers.
Yeah. It's like, you know, get your White Claw, you know, sit on your CBD bed sheets, and America, make Pete Davidson the most famous person ever of 2021.
No! Smeal.
Why do you hate Pete Davidson so much?
Because I don't get it. Like,
I do.
he is like mediocrity in a paper bag, and he's just like, how did this happen? I don't get it. I love SNL, but I don't understand that. And I'm
I mean,
just
he
like,
even makes fun of that. He makes fun of the fact that he has no idea why he still has a job there. And I think he has the job there because he's like an everyday dude who is somewhat funny and just got a job. Like, he's like that. Like, he still gives people hope. Like, oh,
it's like,
I
if
have
he could do
CBD
it,
pillows. Yeah. No, he
Well,
had
he
like
did
3
it, I do
movies.
it.
He had 3 movies. I watched them. The King of Staten Island. I watched it.
No! Smeal.
And that's
Sorry.
another thing. I feel like the offshoot of his fame is like, everyone's like, let's go to Staten Island. It's like, if you are from New York and you don't live in Staten Island, that's the place you don't go, because you're like, No, thanks.
Whoa, shots fired at Staten Island. I mean, they're
Sorry, but like
they're used to it anyway.
Yeah,
It's all good.
But think about it. Like, it's just like I'm not like making a trip. It's like making a trip to like what is it, City Island.
Yes.
Not happening.
Oh my God, not happening.
But it's
Nope.
like he is the sign of the apocalypse. I see that. I'm just like, it just keeps getting more and more and more famous. I'm like, how did this happen? And I feel like while we were drinking our
He's
White
marketing
Claws,
himself very well.
while we were drinking our White Claws, I was in like wrapping ourselves up in CBD bed sheets doing our CBD manicures, that like Pete Davidson just snuck right in there, and he's just like, here I am, not going anywhere.
He's not. I mean, dude, he's with Kim Kardashian now, so it's over.
2022.
2021, thank you for that one.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Today's episode of the Nostalgia Test podcast is brought to you by Lithology Brewing, located at 211A Main Street in Farmingdale, New York. Please go to www.lithologybrewing.com for more information. That's LITHOLOGY brewing.com.
Yeah.
Dude, did you know, and this is an offshoot, I didn't know this because we were looking things up. They have a mac and cheese ice cream.
I have to go to the can again. I don't want to miss nothing.
Now this sounds fucking gross.
Mac and cheese should never be cold. Like,
No.
Like, no. See, I'm big on temperature. I'm big on temperature things.
Yeah, there's a lot of episodes.
And I'm
where Manny
also
talks
big on
about that.
ice creams. Fuck you, mac and cheese ice cream.
How can
Don't
you
bleep
eat-
that one out, Dan.
I'm not.
I'm going to say it again. Fuck you, mac and cheese ice cream. Who thinks that that's a good ice cream?
Now this is.
I've had some funky ass ice cream flavors. Mac and cheese is not an ice cream flavor.
I can't help it. I can't stop because I'm thinking about the person who made this in 2021. They're like, well, bacon worked. The mac and cheese. Everyone likes cheese, but not as an ice cream.
No.
That sounds horrible.
I mean, it's already a dairy product, okay? But I don't want to, and believe me, cheese is cold. It's fine. I can have that separately. Mac and cheese, I actually am throwing up a little bit in the back of my mouth thinking about what that would taste like.
Oh, no.
And
no.
thinking about the human that goes, okay, out of the 31 flavors of Baskin, what is it? 30, whatever Baskin Robbins flavors there are, or you go to Ralph's Ices and there's 150 fucking ice flavors. There's a Snickers roll. There's fucking cherry, lemon, rainbow, fucking, Java chip. Who the if your friend goes, yo, can I get the mac and cheese? Yo, you're not my friend anymore. We're not friends.
Dude, this is what I'm
We're
saying.
not friends.
If you look at the list of things and how we're moving through, right? Like mac and cheese ice cream came right after Pete Davidson. So if this really tells us really what 2021 has been all about. Mac and cheese ice cream is gross. And even now when I think of
Gross.
when I make mac and cheese normally, and whatever, I'm a vegan, but I can still make a kick-ass mac and cheese, but I bake it. I make it like real mac and cheese. This isn't some Velveeta shit.
I can't talk shit about Velveeta. We got to put Velveeta to the test, bro. I love Velveeta.
That's the t-shirt. I can't talk shit. I can't talk shit about Velveeta. No, mac and cheese ice cream's gross. It shouldn't even been a thing. But 2021, you were such a mess that snuck in. That snuck in. And you allowed it, and I'm not happy with it at all. Not happy with it. It's got to go. It's got to go.
Goodbye.
I mean, there were some good things I think that happened in 2021. I'll put the.
What was that?
I'm okay with. Well, I mean, free Britney. Britney Spears is now free of her conservatorship.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
but I don't know. We might see 2022. That's gonna be, if you watch her videos.
I don't.
She might have needed that help. That she might have needed it, Dan. I don't know.
But more power to free Britney. That happened. She got her freedom. Also, I will say this: it was a year of Jadakiss and the Locks.
Everything involved the Locks.
I think after that versus.
Oh, dude, that versus was crazy.
Everyone was just like, "Oh, yo, you hear Jadakiss?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, where have you been for the last 30 years?
Everything involved the Locks.
It's like, what are you talking
that
about?
versus blew up. That was crazy.
Man.
I remember people were talking about it at the coffee shop, and I was like, "Yo, you talking about the verses?" And like, I can't believe that the people that were talking about it. I'm like, "You're talking about Jadakiss?"
Everything involved the locks.
Like, you know, and they're like, "You like Jadakiss?" I was like, "Yeah, I like Jadakiss." It's like all of a sudden it was like Jadakiss fans were coming out of like the woodwork. Like, what? That shit. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. You got to give the props
I
to
liked
2021
WandaVision.
for that.
Did you like WandaVision?
I didn't get to watch it, but I
thought it was
heard a
great. I
lot
thought it
of
was-
great things.
Out of all the, because they had Loki too, because it was weird that variants, a show about variants was around in 2021. But, you know, conspiracy theory right there. Oh, show about variants. We were talking about variants. There's variants, sign of the devil. Ah! No! No. WandaVision was, I thought, really cool because it was very nostalgic. You want to talk about nostalgic? Like,
I heard.
every episode was a different decade or a different series of TV shows. So, like, every time you watched it, you were, like, going back to, you know, the 60s TV shows, the 70s, 80s, 90s. It was awesome. I think you should watch it, definitely. I think that was a great thing that happened in 21. You did something right, 21.
Yeah.
Well, it's Disney. I mean, they don't do many things wrong.
Yeah. But
it's
then
hard to say.
2021 you did something terrible, and you like
What's that?
rebooted the Ben Affleck and J-Lo Bennifer, and you rebooted
Why
Bennifer.
is this terrible, Dan?
Because when they were together, one of the worst movies ever came out, Geely.
No! It's Geely bad.
If this
Really?
happens again, then no. Like, and I feel like
Well, I will tell you.
Geely, no.
I will tell you. J-Lo, apparently, I heard recently, J-Lo has never drank in her life, or she's not a drinker. And now Ben Affleck is sober.
Yeah.
I think this is a good relationship for him.
But
I think it's a good relationship. He smokes a shit ton of cigarettes. But,
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
just in a movie that I watched, and he was able to smoke cigarettes the whole movie because it was based in the 70s, I think.
Yeah. But no,
It was
this is
the
a,
Tender Bar, which
I haven't seen it.
it was good. It was pretty good. It's just a movie about life. It's based on memoirs of some guy. It was good.
But I'll say, this was a reboot we didn't need. In 2021, you could have had more imagination instead of going like, bah, all right, Bennifer.
Would
do
you have
it.
like Bennifer to come back? I mean, not Bennifer. What's his? What was the sign for Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt?
Oh, I don't know
if there was this name. Whatever. Would
A
you have
bong?
liked them to get back together?
No, I don't want any of these people to get back together. I don't want any of them getting back together. What I
Oh
think,
yeah, there was also another reboot that happened was Matrix, which was a freaking waste of time. I don't care if anybody's listening to this that likes Matrix. No, it didn't need to happen. It could have been like a mini like episode for 30 minutes because I don't know what the hell they were trying to like. Why? First of all, humans do not produce that much energy. We don't have that much electricity. That
Yeah, look at us right
computers
now.
would need to keep us alive.
we're not producing any electricity.
No. Okay, stop it. Don't try to tell me that, you know, Neo and her were like the ultimate energy producers and the computer needed to bring them back. Just shut up. Just shut up. That shouldn't have come back.
Wait,
Dan,
wait. Are you saying that the plot of the new Matrix is basically that these two are the best, light bulbs? Or like
yes.
like what?
They're the
Transformers?
best source of energy.
Like the best
Them
Transformers
together.
Get the fuck out.
Yes. No! Marty McFly, get out of here! Them together is the best. The best. Them near each other brings the best energy for the computers to stay alive. Dan, it was a stupid premise. Another reboot that came about.
No.
Whether or not I like it, it was Space Jams.
Yeah, I did
Now-
not see that.
I will tell you,
Do it.
I watched it.
Okay.
There was Easter eggs everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so I like Easter eggs,
You
But-
love Easter.
but for some reason, nothing could stop or top. Nothing could stop the animal. Nothing could stop Space Jam's the OG. Michael Jordan, I know people oh, LeBron James better, but he put up all these points. I don't care. I still think Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. There's something about him that with LeBron James, I can't get into. I can't. And he's been in a lot of movies, and I was just like,
yeah,
no,
yeah. I think
Stop.
I didn't want to watch Space Jam again. I didn't understand the first one. I think if I went back and watched the first one, which we might have to, I would be very confused. But I think there was like a lot of confusion in 2021. I mean, as we're wrapping up, I mean, one of the weirdest things that happened was like Paul Rudd, sexiest man alive. Like,
Yeah.
I have to go get a wipe.
I know why they did that.
there's a bunch of people that they could have put in that. I mean, I know
They
in
did
the
make him
last
look pretty damn
episode-
sexy.
Well, I mean, in the last episode of the Roadhouse reboot episode, we brought up Reggae John, and why wouldn't he get sexiest man alive?
Bro.
Yeah.
I have to go get a wipe.
Paul Rudd
got sexiest man alive because they're trying to sell some tickets to Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I heard was pretty good.
I see.
I feel like everything has to do with marketing, bro.
We're gonna have to talk about Clueless because, like, I know they weren't related in that movie, but it's really creepy that these step siblings then fell in love in the end.
I don't think that's creepy at all.
Yeah.
I have to go get a wipe.
There's a whole porn industry based on it.
Yeah.
I have to go get a wipe.
Oh, great! That makes it not creepy.
No, I don't think it's great. I mean, dude, they're not related. There's actually people.
Yeah,
Somebody on TikTok actually married her stepbrother.
No,
I'm just saying.
I mean, one other thing is celebrities. I need you to, in 2022, you all need to take showers, and you need to stop bragging that you don't shower. That's gross.
No.
I
That's
don't care
gross.
how.
I just had to
famous you
shower
are.
again today.
Just
That's
shower.
gross.
Just go in the shower. You all have crazy bathrooms. What are you not using them for? Like, I don't
that's
get it.
gross.
That's gross. We're in a pandemic. Like, still, take a shower.
Last thing.
Man. Go.
Because this is crossing over to 2022, and I just get my mind blows when I hear about this. Cryptocurrencies was one thing, but now NFTs. If I hear the word fucking NFT one more time, I don't even know. Maybe I'm going to finally buy one. I have no idea. I try to get into it. I even listen to Gary Vee. Like, everybody's pushing these stupid NFTs. It's like, does it mean anything? I have no idea.
I mean, Gary Vee, shout out to Gary Vee. If, teach us about NFTs even more. I just don't understand them. And like the things
I try
that
to, and I'm like, I get all like analysis paralysis and stuff. And now people are wearing the NFTs on their shirts. There's whole marketing stuff going around with NFTs, like hot commodities.
Did you see that? I think TikToker or influencer or YouTuber or whatever. She was so she was selling her farts.
Yes.
No. And now she's selling them as NFTs.
Perfect.
Because she had to go to the hospital.
Yes. She's selling the sounder for farts as NFTs?
I don't know. That's what I don't understand what an NFT is. So it's
Dad,
digital.
you know
so
what
it has
this
to be
all
a sound.
proves to me? So
White Claws have killed us all.
No. Men spend money on stupid shit. You're telling me a woman, when they say it's a man's world, Mike, it's definitely not. It's not. Dude, a woman is making money, and good for her. She's making $50,000 a month putting farts in a jar. We were doing that as a joke in Dave's basement.
Across the street from Main Street Meat Market. That's where I smoke my food from. Coos Barbecue, bro.
Coos Barbecue.
Making each other smell farts. This woman's selling enough to make $50,000. You know how much beer I have to make to be able to profit all that money? She's selling farts, Dan. Farts. In a jar. That jar costs $1.97. She jars that up. Her fart costs nothing.
I wish she put it in like those containers, the Chinese food containers. Like you get the soup. That would be the best. It would just be in this thing.
But that goes back to how disgusting men are. Like someone wants to buy her fart. Her fart smells like shit. It's not roses. What is she eating? She's eating a high fiber diet. That's why she went to the hospital.
Yeah.
She was eating beans and stuff. She's not eating roses. That's not like some like good smelling fart. That's some fart. That's a fart. Took a fart, and then she swallowed the fart, and then she shit the fart, and she farted the fart into the jar, and she sold that jar for over $1,000 each. Good for her. Bad for the fact that there are people buying farts. Please spend your money elsewhere, especially at lithologybrewing.com. We have t-shirts.
Shameless plug.
Yo, 21 was great. I'll tell you this, man. I enjoyed our new season of 2021. It's a blur to me. I can't even tell. I mean, I went away, so I had a good time. There's some really, like any other year, there's some great things that happen, some bad things that happen. But all in all, there's some crazy shit, and all of it is just going to get forgotten by 2022.
Yeah.
Just telling you.
I just want to.
You should sell this podcast as an NFT because
Maybe
we're
we can.
reliving 2021.
Maybe we can
probably
make
could.
this. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take every episode in 2021, chop it up into a super cut, and then like sell it as an NFT. Hey, Gary V, is that a good idea?
Yeah. You'd say yeah.
Oh my God. And then
it's for the
just
artists, Dan. It's not for profit. It's for the artists.
And then just one last thing, 2021, you couldn't end anything. You had to take Betty White from us, and rest in peace,
Oh my
Betty
God.
White. Rest in peace, Betty White. Unbelievable.
Betty
she almost
White.
made it. She would have been 100
I
years
know.
old. I think everyone
On
just
the
jinxed
day
her.
after my birthday.
Yeah. Everyone jinxed her.
I thought she was 100. But what's she been doing? She's, like, I was hoping that she was in good health because that's a long time to live and be in shitty health if you were in shitty health.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
But man, a comedy genius.
But yeah, genius.
Yeah. She was still alive. We could have had her on the podcast.
Was she the Meatballs girl? That wasn't Betty
No,
White.
she
right?
didn't know that wasn't.
That's got meatball.
That should have been Betty White. That should have been Betty White.
should have been Betty White.
Oh,
Try
man.
that's a good meatball.
That's a good
All
Betty.
right, guys.
Wow. Well, 2021.
You're out of here.
You're out of here.
You
2021.
don't pass the test. I don't think I'm going to be I'm not going to. Here's the thing about it. If we want to talk to this about not only be a roast, but a nostalgia now, I don't think 2021 is going to be nostalgic.
No, I think we're all very happy to be over 2021 to be over. But
I had some good things. I bought a house.
yeah, that's right.
But
You
like,
did.
that was early in the beginning, and after that, like now I'm just working on the house all the time. I got a new puppy, and he just interrupted our podcast before.
Yeah.
So like, good things, great, yeah. But some bad shit too, and I'm glad. 2022, I'm hoping it's better. I hope we get over this shit. I hope me and you can do something live.
Oh,
We were going to.
that'd be
then
great.
Fucking Omicron, go fuck yourself, Kron. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's gonna
We'll get there. We'll get there. But 2021, I think we gave it to you pretty good. It's been a hell of a year, but you did some really weird shit. And 2022, you better watch yourself. We're taking notes. 2022.
We're taking notes.
And you're
I hope
already
we
off
don't lose
to
any more dads and grandmas and grandpas.
you're already off to a pretty already off to a shitty start. But like,
Pretty shitty start.
yeah.
All right.
All right, everyone, drop in the comments what you think about what your thoughts were on 2021. Some of the things that you feel like need to be roasted in the comments. Share this episode with everyone. Rate and review us on Spotify and Apple, and give us some love. Send it to send us an email. And just follow the podcast. We're looking to grow this year. We got a lot of things coming. A lot of great guests coming soon. So stay tuned for that as well.
Deuces.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. Please subscribe to the Nostalgia Test podcast to know when new episodes drop. Don't forget to leave us 5 stars and a positive review so more people can find the podcast. Share your thoughts and memories on today's topic on our Twitter @NostalgiaTest and on Instagram @TheNostalgiaTest. Tune in next time because you never know what pop culture will pop up on The Nostalgia Test.